One thing that has been coming up for me a lot in my conversations and my thinking about relationships and working with people through their struggles is that people tend to spend a lot of their life, if not the majority of it, pining over people that left them, pining over hurts that they want to make sense of, and really feeling locked and sort of anchored by pain of the past and relationships of the past. And I thought of this was very fascinating, that the majority of people tend to, and I'm generalizing of course, the majority of people tend to be sort of desiring an apology from someone, or desiring getting I'm so sorry for how I treated you. And often they're waiting for that apology in order to forgive and let go. And of course, whenever you're holding on to something and you require someone else's behavior in order to let that go, you've put the power of letting go in someone else's hands. And forgiveness is not saying that something was okay, and forgiveness is never in someone else's hands. It's always in your own hands. And I think we don't often think about why we hold on to things is so that we don't, because if we were to let it go, we'd get the cascade of uncertainty as life unfolds. So we hold on to moments in life that keep us cemented and anchored, but they also prevent the uncertain from happening, the unknown from happening. And of course, we learn when we finally get to it, and if you're not there yet, I promise you it's true, because it took me a while to get there too, but now I know it to always be true, is that the unknown and the uncertain is where everything beautiful really happens. That's where expansion happens. That's where new stories are created. But if you're tied to an old story, one of heartbreak and pain and loss and rejection or abandonment or whatever it is, then you're never allowing a new story to unfold. And inevitably what happens is you keep recreating the old story, especially if you're living in an old one. And so we wait for these people to apologize to us, to allow us to let go of things. And I started to think about, do we ever think about the hearts we break? Do we think about the people who are pining over us? Do we think about the people we've hurt in our past? Because, when we reject someone or we move on from a relationship, we're not held cemented by that because we let it, maybe it wasn't a good fit, we let it go, and we don't think about it really beyond that. But there are other people often thinking about us, thinking about the things we may have done, thinking about the wrongs we may have had happen, that we may have created in relationship with other people. And we all know for our own personal experience that often we can hold on to things from when we were teenagers, children, and relationally, junior high, high school, in the teen years, in the 20s, there's a lot of pain that we hold on to, but we think of our own mostly. We get very egocentric when it comes to our pain, but we don't think about the apologies that may be needed from us. So I wanted to create this video to invite you to think about that. Are there people that are waiting for your apology? Are there people that are waiting for you to help them let go? Are there people that are hurt by your decisions and behaviors in the past that you can clear with? And the reason I think that's important is the moment you reach out to them and you say, I had this realization and I felt immense shame for what I didn't know when I did what I did. I was doing the best I could, and the best I could do was not great, actually. And I'm really sorry for how I treated you. I'm sorry for what I did, this, and this. And I just want to say that I'm sorry. And I want to wish you love and success. And if reaching out to you distracts you in any way or is hurting you in any way, I apologize. I just wanted to apologize as well for my behaviors. And what that does is it invites other people to do that for you. I know it doesn't literally do it because, you sending an apology to one person doesn't send an alert to someone who hurt you to apologize to you. But what it does is you release something that you needed to release on your end for someone else, to help someone else. And you now see how powerful that is. And that invites the space for someone else to do it to you because you've led with the behavior that transforms lives. You've led with the behavior that invites vulnerability and courage and humility. And when we step into life with humility and the willingness to be wrong and the willingness to learn and the willingness to be curious, we really invite transformation. So with that, I will send you video blogs periodically, and I just wanted to send my love to all of you.